everybody to our Mindfulness and Yoga Dance workshop. My name is Joanna Puchala. So we are going to do some breathing practices to begin with, to find our body and mind through the breathing techniques, to calm down our nervous system. We are going to go through the moving meditation through yoga dance. It's the combination of the Vinyasa flow and contemporary dance. As I'm a contemporary dancer, so I've used them both, and I've been teaching yoga for over a decade. So you're gonna fly with me today, and as we are living during our COVID-19 lockdown, it can have ups and downs because we are worried about our future. We are not certain what's going to happen. We are also uncertain about our present because the bite is always busy and it's wandering around. So this workshop series is here for you to find your inner balance. So you can actually use this time for yourself and benefit out of this time. This is like your personal private retreat, and you can actually use this time to for your personal growth. You can find your ways to improve your practice if you are a yoga practitioner or any other practice. You can do other studies. You can work on your business, which you wanted to do before and you've never had time. You can look after your diet, having healthy, nice diet, maybe eating less, but better, maybe fasting a little bit. I do the diet 8/16, so I eat in between 8 hours, 2 meals a day, and I fast for 16 hours. So if you want more information on this, we can keep in touch. I've got also some tutorials on my YouTube, FlowMove. You can check it out there. So if you have any injuries, please look after yourself. Make sure that you don't overdo the practice. You just want to enjoy your practice. We're gonna rotate shoulders back, inhale, and exhale, release them down. Inhale, rotate shoulders back, and exhale, release down. One more time, please. Rotate, release. Just take a moment here in cross-legged seated pose with the crown of your head reaching up to the sky. Close your eyes. And just notice how you feel. How is your body feeling from the tip of your toes all the way up to the crown of your head? And from the crown of your head, through your shoulders, fingers, all the way down to the tip of your toes. If you feel any discomfort or tension, just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth to release it. So you can rest your body's parts as you are resting your mind. It's quite something to just tune in with our bodies. So there are various techniques to do it. You can focus on your breath to become more present. So you breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And you can repeat it a few more times. If it's too overwhelming for you, just returning back to your normal breath at any time. Otherwise, keep breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth. And let's take 3 more breaths like this, in and out. 3, 2, and after the next one, after the out breath, we're gonna hold the breath, inhaling, exhaling, hold your breath. And with the next inhale, just let it go, release, relax it, let it flow. Just noticing how you feel now. How is your body? And how is your mind? If you stay present, you're somewhere else, just noticing without judging. It's completely normal to have thoughts arising. You don't have to push them away. You can just acknowledge that they are there, and you can sink into the present moment by acknowledging it. This is how you train your mindfulness, awareness of being here and now, noticing without fighting. And with the next out breath, tuck chin in, feel extension on the back of your neck, and release your head slightly farther down. Inhale, open chest up. You can open eyes if you feel like, you can keep them closed. And exhale, tuck chin in, release head down. Maybe roll spine slightly farther down this time. Inhale, roll spine up. Open chest up. Exhale, tuck chin in to roll spine down. And as we roll spine up, we're gonna reach up with our hands. Inhale, palms in the prayer. And exhale, send hands to your heart center. Inhale, reach up to the sky through your hands. And exhale, palms to your heart center. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, palms to your heart center. And just take a moment to dedicate this session to yourself so you can fly freely with the movement. You can let go of any tension, of any worries. You can enjoy the moment, look after your body and mind. You can send love to yourself and kindness. And you can send this love and kindness to the universe so the world can be a better place. We're going to reach out with our hands, inhale, and exhale, send hands down to the ground. We're gonna roll over our knees and take all fours. So you want to find a center on your mat, or just place where you are. Palms underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You drill navel in towards your back. And release hips down. Inhale. So you find the cow stretch here, shoulders away from your ears, long neck. Exhale, curve your back. Look towards your belly. And inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Keep your arms nicely extended. And exhale, arch. Let's find neutral back. Extend your right leg back. Lift it to your hips level. Reach forward to your left arm. Inhale. So you find the opposition through your body. And as you exhale, bring knee and elbow in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Try to even out your weight. Inhale, reach out. And exhale in. Now as you reach out with your right leg, you bend it. Reach out with your toes. Extend your leg and send knee to chest. Elbow follows. Inhale, reach up, out. Bend your back leg. And exhale, stretch. And in. As you extend, you bend your back leg and reach back with your front hand. You try to push leg away from you. Open chest up. Open your hips. Open your back. Hips flexors. Open your arms. Inhale. As you exhale, bring heel to buttock for quadricep stretch. And extend your leg and arm. And send your hand down. Tuck to the center of your left foot and lift your knee up. You reach up with your right leg and you are in one leg dog. So you can open your right hip fully. You point toes of your top leg. You take few pauses with your top leg as you wanted to open hip a little bit more. Even out weight across your arms and standing leg. You start lifting your supporting heel up and lowering down. So you balance on your supporting foot up and down. You can also flex and point your top foot, flex and point, as well as you can bend your top leg and stretch and bend and stretch. As you bend your top leg, you're gonna stay here or you drag your foot all the way back. So your top leg goes behind you. Then you push your hips up and lower down. Your right arm follows. You push hips up, open chest. You're on the left hand and right foot. Left leg is supported. So you go up and down to warm up your body, to warm up your back. And eventually, as you reach up, you hold the position. Here, you can also have both hands on the floor in inverted tabletop, if this is a better option for you. So one way or the other way. Inhale and exhale, return back. I'm gonna go to plank. As you go to high plank, you can also be in tabletop. You're gonna walk on spot and cross your legs as you wanted to reach chest with your knee. You can also have knees on the floor and just extending leg by leg if this is the better option for you. Gonna take a walk to down dog. So you keep crossing your legs. Then your right leg goes in front of your left leg. You press down through your feet and through your hands. You reach up through your hips. Spreading your toes and fingers out and rotating neck from side to side. Relax your head down. Feel a nice opening in your back. in your arms, in your hamstrings. So if the cross leg down dog is not comfortable for you, you can always have your legs hip width distance instead. So either hip width distance or cross your legs. So we are going to rise up on our toes and lower heels down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down. Take a moment here. Lengthen your legs through your heels, pressing down to the earth. Inhale, exhale. As you rise up on your toes, you lower knees down. Keep your legs crossed just by your ankles or by your feet. Your knees are in parallel, and you send your hips back towards your heels and rest head down in cross-leg child's pose. Take a moment here, relax. You might rotate your wrists to release tension of your wrists. Relaxing completely the whole body, and take a moment here. You can also release your feet down into parallel at any time. Dive into Cobra. Place hands underneath your shoulders in your Cobra. Point toes away, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, open chest up. Lift your upper body a little bit higher in up dog. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, open up your chest. And exhale, down. As you lower chest down, you bend your legs and lift feet up. As you lower feet down, you open upper body up. Inhale. Exhale, lower top of your body. Bend your legs. Extend, open chest up. Let's go to up dog with knees lifted. Push ground away through your hands, open heart up. Rotate your neck from side to side. And start lifting one leg up at a time and looking towards that leg. And eventually lowering down your knees and coming to all fours. As you come to all fours, your knees are in line with your hips, hands in line with your wrists. You can place your hands so fingers are pointing towards you. Draw navel in towards your back, curve your spine. And then release hips down. In cow stretch and curve your back in cat. And arch in cow. And repeat it one more time. And find neutral back. Fingers are pointing towards the front. Extend your left leg back, lift it up to hips level, and lift up your right arm. Even up your weight across your body. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, send your elbow, knee in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. As you reach out, you bend your top leg. Then you extend it and send your elbow, knee in. And you repeat it. Inhale, reach out, bend your back leg. Exhale, stretch and send in. And let's repeat it twice more. Strong arms, strong core, and follow your breath. And as we reach back with our left leg, you bend it and reach this foot with your front hand. Push leg away from you, opening your left hip flexor, opening chest up, strong supporting arm. Find your breath. Inhale. As you exhale, bring heel to buttock. And extend your leg and arm. Lower hand down. Tuck toes under of your right foot. Lift your right knee up and send your left leg up to the sky. So you are in one leg dog. Your hands are grounded. Your supporting foot is grounded. You go up and down with your top leg. Rises. As you wanted to open your hips a little bit more. Exhale each time as you open. On top of it, incorporate rises of your supporting heel, lifting heel up and lowering down. You can flex and point your top foot. Flex, point, flex, point. Now we're gonna bend our top leg. You stretch, you bend, and stretch. Now as we bend our top leg, you can remain here or drag foot all the way back behind you. So you drag top leg back and you go up with your hips. Right hand gives you support. Then you lower hips down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And the next time as we push up with our hips and chest, gonna hold the position. You can look up or you can look down. Another variation here is with inverted tabletop. So your hands and feet are grounded and your hips are lifted. So find your variation. Inhale, as you exhale, lower hand down. Go to plank or tabletop. You can take a walk here, crossing legs and sending knee to chest. You can also be in tabletop and extending legs separately. So find your variation. Gonna walk feet towards our center. Keep walking in down dog. Eventually, we're gonna cross legs with the left foot in front of the right foot. Left foot in front of the right foot. Lifting hips up. Pressing down through your hands and feet. Drawing shoulders back away from your ears. You can rotate your head from side to side. Find the center. Rise up on your toes. Lower heels down. Rise up on your toes and lower heels down. Rise up and hold. Heels are lifted. Head is relaxed. Stay with your breath. Stay with your body's sensations. Be mindful of what's happening now. If you are getting tired, you might just experience that, just noticing There is any discomfort in your wrists, in your feet, observing it, and eventually lowering your heels down. So we are going to make our way to plank. Let's have right leg on top of the left leg. You can have your knees grounded if you need to. You can have them extended. Right leg on top of your left leg, moving weight front and back, balancing on your hands and supporting foot. Find the center, and let's go to cobra or up dog. So you can either lower knees down, then you lower your chest down and release your hips down. Point toes away in cobra, elbows are by your obliques, long neck. You can also transition into up dog with toes tucked under of your left leg. So you bend your elbows, send them in, and then lift your upper body up. Keep shoulders away from your ears, so you don't want to collapse with your chest down. Lift it up. Inhale, exhale, down dog. You can keep your legs crossed. Left leg in front of the right leg. Lift right leg up to the sky. Send it down and cross in front of your left leg. Right leg in front. Come to one leg plank. Left leg on top of your right leg. Move weight front and back. There's a nice line from your heels up through your hips and the crown of the head. Remember, you can always have knees on the floor and just moving your hips front and back. So either high plank or tabletop. Find a center, look ahead, and find transition to cobra or up dog, either lowering knees down or keep them lifted. Find transition, open up your heart, look up, long neck, inhale, exhale, lift hips up to down dog with legs crossed or not, up to you. Press down through your hands and feet. Draw navel in towards your back and relax here. Inhale, exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. So you want to relax your head down. Variation, interlace fingers above your back. Clasp hands together. Inhale, exhale, send your hands down towards your head. Move weight slightly forward. Feel deep stretch in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, in your shoulders, in your wrists. Inhale, as you exhale, draw navel in towards your back to roll spine up. Coming up to standing, release hands down beside your body. Draw navel in towards your back. So you want to press down through your toes to lift yourself up. Crown of the head is reaching up to the sky. Keep your stomach muscles engaged. Lower heels down. Reach up through your hands. Palms in the prayer above your head. As you exhale, you're going to rise up on your toes and send hands to your heart center. And then we're going to repeat it. You can always unwind your legs, guys, and have your legs in parallel if you prefer. So we're going to reach up on our toes. Reach up with your hands. Inhale. Keep spotting ahead of you to hold this balance. And exhale, lower heels down and hands follow. And inhale, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, down, head to your heart center. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, hold the position and breathe. Lower heels down and reach forward through your arms. So as you reach forward through your arms, you tilt forward, but you hinge from your hips. Your upper body is nicely lengthened. As you lower top of your body down, your fingertips are pointing towards the ground, lengthening your back. And look ahead and come up with your arms. Keep your stomach muscles on so you are not arching your lumbar spine, and lift up on your toes. Now we're going to progress it a little bit more. You reach up and forward with your arms. Try to keep your heels elevated. Keep your spine long. Now we're going to lower fingers down. You can find support on the ground through your fingertips or palms. And lower heels down. Lift heels up. Remember that you can do it also with your legs in parallel if you prefer. Rising up on your toes, lowering heels down. As you rise on your toes, hold the position and breathe. Tuck chin in. Look towards your legs. And lower heels down. Relax your head. Inhale, exhale, curve spine up. Find the balance, and the back leg goes forward. So just swap your legs. Draw navel in towards your back. So we're gonna do it now on this side. Again, if you need to unwind your legs, please go to parallel instead. Draw belly in. Reach up through your hands. Here, we're gonna bring hands down to our heart center as we lift up on our toes. Lower heels down as you reach up with your hands. Palms go to your heart center as you lift up on your toes. Lower heels down, reach up through your hands. And come up on your toes, hold the position. You can reach up with your hands to the sky. Find your breath. Just notice how your legs feel. They might be shaking, shoulders soft, lower heels down. Keep your upper body nice and long. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to hinge from your hips on the way down. Lengthen spine through your arms. Lowering upper body down to the ground. Bringing head towards your knees. Inhale, look up. Reach forward through your arms. Reach all the way up. As you exhale, rise up on your toes. This time you're on the tip of your toes. You're going to reach forward with your upper body and reach all the way down with your hands. Try to reach ground through your fingertips or your soles of the palms. Keep your heels lifted if you can. Remember, you can have your legs in parallel position, hip width distance instead. Lower heels down, relax your head down. Inhale and exhale, curve spine up. Rotate shoulders back. Unwind your legs. So what you're gonna do now, you're just gonna cross your legs as you are walking on spot. Yeah, so you're finding balance on one leg. You can reach up with your hands, palms in the prayer. Sending hands to your heart center as you walk, and sending hands up to the sky. So it's not easy to walk like this, but because your balance go on one leg. So you play with your arms up and down, and you are balancing most of the time on one leg. So this will take us to the swing of our arms. Now you're gonna find the parallel position. You reach up and overhead with your right arm or whatever arm it is. Then it's the left arm. So you swap, going from side to side. So you feel the really nice extensions in your obliques. And lovely. Now you're going to relax your hands by your hips. You bend knees. You tuck table under, yes? So here, instead of arching your lumbar spine, you engage your center to have a lower back nicely extended. You just move your arms from side to side as you have your knees soft. Just freestyle, just releasing tension of your body, swinging arms. So now we go to the right side. You extend your left leg to the side. Yeah? Your right knee opens. You can do the other side if you want to mirror me. Reach up through your top arm. This is your angle warrior. Front knee is bent 90 degrees angle, shoulders away from your ears. You come up and go to reverse warrior. So reverse warrior is when you still look ahead and then you tilt back, top arm above your head. Then you go to angle warrior. You can release your right hand farther down if you want to go deep in it, and come up to reverse warrior. So repeat it a few times. Keep your front knee bent 90 degrees angle. Inhale up, exhale down. As you come up, we're gonna stretch our front leg and then bend and stretch and bend. Let's come up, stretch your both legs. This is your reversed triangle. So your hips are still facing forward and then you tilt back. Your right arm, in my case, is reaching all the way up and back. Inhale, exhale, extend your arms and lean forward. Keep legs extended, arms extended. Rest your right hand over your right shin or down on the ground. Inside of your front leg. Keep half fingertips grounded. Keep arms in line and gaze up to the sky. Engage your stomach muscles, spread your toes and fingers out, and balance evenly on the soles of your feet down. Keep breathing. Inhale, as you exhale, bend your supporting leg and stretch and bend and stretch. As you bend, gonna lower your top hand down. Now your focus goes forward, you release hips down. So you can be higher up in warrior 2, or you can be down with your hips. So just respect your needs and see how far you can go. We're gonna move from side to side. If you keep it low, you can flex foot at the time of your extended leg. So really opening those hips. Lovely. Now we're gonna stick to the left side. You're going to release your back foot down. You open your left knee and hip. You rest your left elbow on your front thigh. Right arm goes up and overhead. So again, you can do the opposite position if you want to mirror me. Opposite side. So you create a nice line here from your back foot through your hip all the way up to the fingertips of your top leg, top hand. Gonna come up to reverse warrior. So just following the movement of your body. Left hand goes overhead. Inhale, exhale back to angle warrior. Inhale up, reverse warrior. And exhale, you can send your left hand all the way down inside of your front leg. Reach overhead with your top hand. And you continue. Inhale up and exhale down. And you go ahead with the flow. We start stretching our front leg. Both legs are extended and bend. And stretch. And bend. Lovely. As we come up, extend your legs and tilt back. So your hips are facing forward. Your right hand goes behind you. You rest it on your back leg, and the other hand reaches over your head. Take a moment in reverse triangle pose. Engage your quads and abs. Inhale, exhale, spread arms out, lean forward. Lowering front hand down onto your front shin or down inside of your front leg. You can have fingertips on the floor, you can have hands on your shin, on your leg. Gazing up to the sky. And let's bend front leg and stretch and bend and stretch and bend and stretch. As we bend, let's lower down top hand and release hips down, facing towards me. Again, you can keep body higher up so you are in warrior 2 instead. So let's keep moving with our hips from side to side, either keeping it low or keeping it high. You can flex foot of the extended leg as you go. Another variation here is with hands interlaced behind you. So you go to deep forward bend and you keep moving your hips from side to side. This is quite advanced. You can try if you want to, with palms being interlaced. And eventually you find the center. Fingers, toes are pointing towards the front. You go to deep forward bend. You can have your hands interlaced still or just hands on the floor if you prefer. Gonna bend your knees. So they bend, they are in line with the second toe. and extend your legs. And bend and extend. As you bend your legs, you release hands down to the ground. Now you stretch your legs, and as you bend, you look ahead. Stretch, look down. Bend, look up. Stretch, look down. Bend, look up. Now, guys, as you look up, you're gonna come up. The crown of the head is leading you up, extending your legs. You might feel a little bit dizzy here. Take a moment. Inhale, reach up with your hands, palms in the prayer. As you exhale, send hands to your heart center. Bend your knees. Release hands down to your ankles. Stretch your legs. Bend, look up, come up. The head is the leader. Reach out with your hands to the sky, palms to your heart center. Bend your knees. Release hands down to your ankles. Stretch your legs. And again, bend. Look up. Come all the way up. Hands reaching up in prayer. Palms to your heart center. Bend your legs. Grab your ankles and stretch your legs. Now you're gonna roll spine up, vertebra by vertebra, releasing hands down. Inhale, reach up through your hands. As you exhale, you send your hands to your heart center. You release hands down, tuck chin in to roll spine down. Bend your legs. Stretch. Roll spine up, vertebra by vertebra. Reach up through your hands. Palms to your heart center, tuck chin in to roll spine down. Lovely. Bend your legs. This time you reach forward through your hands, guys. As you reach forward, then you stretch your legs and arms. Take a moment in down dog. Palms pressing down to the ground. Move your hips from side to side. And start walking hands towards you. And start bending leg by leg. So come back to the previous variation as we were going to this lizard pose. So you go from side to side, move your hips. As you go to one side, let's say it's the left side in my case, you can stay here down with your hips and bring left arm away from your front leg. So the hand goes away. You press with your arm against your leg and reach out with your other hand. Variation number 2, you are in angle warrior. And you just extend your top arm up. Choose your option and you go up and down with your top hand. As you go up, you flex your foot. As you go down, you point. Of course, if you are in this variation. So you go up and down. And as you reach up, hold the position, gaze up. Variation, you want to bind here. So your lower hand goes behind and the top hand reaches back. Yes, let me show you. So my lower hand goes behind and my top hand goes over. And I bind both hands. If you are up, you just go and stay in angle warrior with top hand above your head. You can look down, forward or up, flexing your foot if your hips are low. Inhale. As you exhale, you try to reach big toe with your hand, which is close to your leg. Now, you can reach away with your other hand. You can also lower hips down and take a side tilt towards your lower leg. Yeah, so you can hold onto your leg as well as you can keep reaching up with your arm. So you can just bringing buttocks down to the floor. Gazing up or gazing down. And gaze up, reach up with your top hand. Now, we're gonna twist our spine, so you can try to keep your hips on the floor still. Hold onto your bent leg with opposite hand. The back hand is behind you. So you just twist spine towards your bent leg. You don't want to fall back. You want to keep upper body up, keep your extended legs, foot flexed. Spinal twist. It might feel a little bit weird. Try to balance evenly on your both buttocks. Inhale, exhale, move back to the center, point your toes of your front leg. Now your hands go beside your front leg. Keep your upper body nice and tall. Feel that opening in your chest, in your back, in your obliques, in your hips. And look ahead. We're going to change. I'm gonna go to the other side. So either keep your hips low or high. So you've got variation number 1, angle warrior with top arm lifted and head lifted. Variation number 2, you go down with your hips. Okay? Right arm goes inside of your front leg, the opposite arm goes up. Don't worry if you get confused with the sides, you can just mirror me and do the opposite side basically. Gaze up to the sky. We're gonna release our top hand down and lift it up. So your foot follows the movement. You flex your foot of the extended leg and point and flex and point. Inhale up, exhale down. As you reach up, take a moment here. Keep your foot flexed, so your extended leg is active. And then you look towards me. Let's bind. Your lower hand goes behind, your top hand goes behind. You bind both hands behind you. Yeah? Let me show you. So, my 1 and 2 hands are binding behind. My extended leg's foot is flexed. I'm turning my head towards my top shoulder. So you still want to even up your balance across your body. You feel this nice opening in your hips, in your obliques, back and shoulders. Gonna lower hands down. So what you want to do, you want to grab big toe with your hand which is next to your left. It's left hand in my case. Now you can reach away with your opposite arm. So you're heading down to the ground with your hips. And now you want to tilt towards your lower leg. So you're opening your top oblique, your buttocks are on the floor, your hips are open. You can bind here, big toe with both hands, or you can just send your arm above your head. Try to bring your buttocks down to the floor, gazing up or gazing down. I'm gonna reach all the way up and come up. As you come up, we're going to take this twist towards our bent leg. So you want to have your hands beside your body, one hand behind, lifting your upper body up. Keep your extended leg engaged, foot is flexed. Top of the body is lifted up. Buttocks are lowering down to the ground. Inhale and exhale, look ahead. Now you're gonna twist towards the other side. Just switch your direction of spinal twist. Support yourself by your fingertips. Keep your leg extended, foot flexed, and upper body nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna release, reach forward, triple flex, shake your legs. Relax, reach forward to your hands and up. Inhale. As you exhale, flex your feet, hinge from your hips, and lower top of your body gradually down. Relax, head down. Point your toes. Inhale, reach up with your hands, palms in the prayer. Exhale, palms to your heart center. Flex your feet and lean forward, reaching towards your feet with your hands. And again, look forward. Point your toes, reach up with your hands. Exhale, palms to your heart center. Flex your feet to lean forward. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, look up. Reach up through your hands, point your toes. Exhale, palms to your heart center. Flex your feet and take a deep forward bend. So you hold hands on your shins, ankles, or the back of your feet, or you can bind big toes with 3 fingers. You can also rock from side to side to bring to open hips and hamstrings a little bit more as you are walking hips back. Then you find the center. Inhale, look up. Engage your legs by flexing your feet. And exhale, lower head down. So you're going to take a moment in Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Draw shoulders back away from your ears. Press down through the back of your legs. Breathe in and out, relaxing your breath. Feel opening in the back of your legs. Feel opening in your hips, in your back. Relax your shoulders. Relax the whole body. Inhale, exhale, curve spine up. And we're gonna curve spine down, vertebra by vertebra. So you're gonna take a rest in Shavasana position. Lying down on your back. Legs are spread out, arms are spread out, palms facing up to the sky. Release shoulders down. Tuck chin in. Rock your feet in and out. So you're rocking on your heels. And relax your legs. Shake your hips. from side to side. And relax. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Relax your body. Close your eyes. Welcome the experience of being completely relaxed, sinking down to the earth through gravity, feeling longer, stronger, more open, feeling space within you, within your joints, your muscles, feeling the space in your heart, in your lungs, feeling space in your head, mind space. Relax your jaw. Close eyes if you feel like for a deeper experience. And welcome the spiritual journey of your meditation. Just allowing yourself to be, no matter where the mind goes, just enjoy a moment of stillness and a relaxation, resting. If you have more time, you want to stay and relax here, you're welcome to relax and stay where you are for longer. Otherwise, you can follow me. Just becoming aware of the senses of your body, senses of touch, having the body's parts, being in touch with the floor, sensing how it feels on your heels, your buttocks, shoulder blades, elbows, palms, and back of your head, being in contact with the floor. Do you feel heavier, lighter, cooler, warmer, whatever sensations you find? Just be aware of those sensations in your body. Be mindful of your body. And if you can find a pleasure in the stillness and relaxation, just remember how it feels. You can always come back to this state of your body and mind where you can set your mind up for relaxation at any point in your life when you need to. Just remembering this moment of peace. And gently start reawakening your body by wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating wrists and ankles in one direction and the opposite direction. We're gonna interlace fingers and reach overhead to our arms, pointing toes away, reaching with arms away from our body. Inhale, take a nice stretch across. Exhale, relax. Draw knees to chest, give them a hug, and rock from side to side to massage your back and neck. Find the center, tuck chin in towards your chest and take a few rolls back and forward. Keep your feet off the ground. Curve your spine in C shape, massaging your back. As you come up, take a moment sitting on your buttocks with legs elevated. Maybe supporting back of your legs with your arms, lengthening spine up through your head. You want extra stretch your legs, place hands behind, lengthen spine up, point your toes or flex. You can try to reach with your head towards your legs. Open chest up, bend your knees. Send soles of feet together, palms around your ankles. Shake your hips up and down. You can have your eyes closed if you want to, or open. Rest your hips, press with elbows against your thighs or inner thighs. Inhale and exhale, lengthen spine through your head as you tilt forward. Gentle tilt of your upper body down to the ground, looking ahead or relaxing head down. You can press gently with your elbows onto your inner legs. Relax your arms, relax the whole body. Inhale, exhale, curve spine up. Place hands at the heart center in the prayer position. Crown of the head is reaching up to the sky. Take a moment here to set up intention for the rest of your day towards something you would like to do. Something which is going to give you joy, pleasure, and happiness. Reading a book, walking in the park, drawing, cycling, running, having a meal, or whatever else it is. Set up intention for the rest of your day. And when you are ready, return back to here and now. Thank yourself for this practice today, for joining in, practicing together on our Zoom, having a virtual experience, but being still together, connected, creating a beautiful energy which we could share in between us and sharing it with the universe. Reaching up with your hands to the sky, opening your eyes, inhale, and exhale, sending hands to your heart center. Thank you very much. Namaste.